The engine is starting up.
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
go. Pending final steps to cabin link check.
2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the R.I.F.T, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Welcome to the night, it's time to play. Grab your drink and find your way. With a shout, let's start the fight. Revel in the Viking light. Thursday's calling, come alive. Feel the pulse, we're gonna thrive. Nuts and glory fill the room. In the air, there's no more gloom. Raise your hands up high tonight. Reverends roaring, seize the light. Eastern time, the hour is prime. Join the chorus, set the time. The bag of nuts is where you'll find a crazy place to free your mind. Laugh and yell and stomp your feet. Thursday's magic can't be beat.
Oh my God, welcome everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Bag of Nuts here. Let me turn around and shut off this background music so you guys can hear me. That's the only thing I forgot to do. So awesome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow to all of the Rift Nation Network channels because it's definitely the place to be. It's the best place to be. It's right here. So that's what you want to be. You want to be here 7 days a week. So we're going to say hi to everybody in the chat room. And tonight, again, we have the readings. And yes, that's upside down. What do you know? So we have some little readings, some channeling, sometimes psychic work in rooms or whatever. You know, we just kind of go with the flow here on Thursdays for the first show. So I'm your host, Susan. Welcome to Bag of Nuts. Yeah. So let's see. We got in the chat room here today. We got Miss Raven. How you doing? Thank you, Ashley. Ashley Henderson, host of show tomorrow night. The Outer Limits. Outer Limits? Why did I say the Outer Limits? Why am I having a brain fart? Oh my God, my brain is farting. What do you know? Michelle Caps, how are you doing today? Yeah, been crocheting all day, so my eyes are bugging out. Hey, Miss Heidi, how you doing? How you doing? So let's see. We have Mr. Odell in here. We have Velma. And then we have Chris Fox. So, and Linda Lima. Oh my God. So we're just literally going to start right off the bat, and we're just going to have a really good time. And the show will run, of course, an hour. If anybody, Uncharted Realms, thank you so much. I was having a brain fart, and I wanted to, probably because I watched an episode of Out of Limits, the old show. Oh my God. Does RNN have its own website? Yes, it does. I do have to update it, but I've been in the middle of moving. But yes, RNN does have its own website. It's Wix site, wixsite.com / Rift Nation Network is the website. It will be updated soon. So now that my moving and everything is up and running. So right off the bat, we're going to call Miss Raven. And again, any host from the Rift Nation Network, if you want to read it, you got to let me know. I don't automatically call your name because I don't like to, push. I let you say, hey, I'll take one. And I'll say, hey, okay. So that's where we're going. So hopefully you guys don't hear any background noise today. I've been working on that as well. So let me know. And then, of course, we have Michelle Caps after that and Miss Heidi. Those are the first 3 contestants on, oh my goodness. Yes, the Outer Realm. Yes, I was watching a thing for that. So, Miss Raven, can you send me a message, send it to you in message when it's ready? Yes, I will definitely let you guys know. It's up. I just have to update it. All right, so as far as I have like this pick a deck thing going on, most of these I channel anyways. All the information, the love deck for Raven, that's what I thought. All the information I get is channeled, even the runes. Even though there's basic meaning of runes, I still have a tendency to channel the deck. It's just something I do. My guides kind of tell me what it is they mean. So hopefully the sound is better today. So hopefully I don't have to talk into the mic. Oh my goodness. Let me turn the gain up just a tad. All right. There we go. All right. So let's see what we got going on over here for Miss Raven. Miss Raven. Miss Raven. Ooh, I see an attraction coming. Okay. That's not bad at all. Okay. There is definitely an attraction around you right now. It's definitely not like a soulmate type attraction. It's not like the one you're meant to be with, but it's definitely a good attraction right now. But this is something that they want you to make an effort with it. There's someone right around you right now. There's a connection. Stop second guessing connections. That's what they're saying. Don't second guess it. You just kind of, you can't control. Thank you. You can't control the heart. Sometimes the heart just kind of goes and you get connected with certain people, and that's cool, and that's what they want you to do. And they want you to make a little bit of an effort, something to help you out, keep you a little bit more connected. So open up to other people is what they want you to do. So keep that going a little bit more. So let me get this out of my way. It's in my way. So yeah, you just kind of have to go with the flow sometimes, because there is an attraction and it is something that they definitely would like for you to make an effort on. And let's see what the Raven deck actually has to say. Yeah, because what you're doing right now, as far as the Raven deck, is you're ending old and you're beginning anew. So this is a whole new beginning for you. And that's why they really want you to make that effort as far as that connection, because the attraction is there in both parties. The attraction is actually there. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to look for that microphone jack because of the way that I talk here. Cards, whichever deck you're drawn to, you got it, honey. All right, so Michelle gets the channeler. Yeah, I got to put a new one of these on order. So is what I have to do. Ooh, okay. All right, good. Okay. So as far as what we're looking at right now, sometimes people say, oh my God, upside down card. No. Sometimes they're actually good. So right now, what you're doing is you're starting to deny yourself some of the things that you really want, like the good life. Um, you're welcome, honey, like the good life. Sometimes it's like, okay, I really would like that shirt, but I can't do it. They're telling you to splurge right now. Go out there and do that special thing for yourself, something that you've been denying, whether it's another class, whether it's something that you're actually looking into right now. They want that. They want you to open up to that and continue to go with that right now. You've gotten yourself out of a situation. You're not trapped in it. I see like the wings are spreading, so to speak. I see your wings on your back. They're spreading. So which means you're getting ready to head and to fly into really good directions right now, but they're still saying that you're denying yourself some things. I have the number 17 for you, and I don't know why. I've got to learn to pull up my number chart. The number 17 is really standing out right now. It could be, no, it's not an 8, it's 17. It's definitely a 17. But they want you to do that little bit of things for yourself, especially this month. Do that one little thing for yourself that you need to do, whether it's take a class or go to a beach, go to a walk, get yourself a shirt if you want, but you need to do something for yourself because you're not doing that. You're putting a lot into other things. Like even if it's a business, you put a lot into the business. Okay, it's your business. It's still not something personable for yourself. So right now, Michelle, they want you to do something for yourself. Open up. And we all need that every now and then. Okay, is what we need. All right. So Miss Heidi, let's see. What haven't I done with Heidi? Ooh, Heidi. We're gonna do runes. Heidi's getting runes. We haven't done runes, I don't think, yet with Miss Heidi. They're going to do some runes, yeah. So I turned the gain up on the mic just a little bit, not too much tonight. So let's take a look and see what the runes have to say for Miss Heidi. All right. Oof. We get Jara, which really can't be upside down. Lagoose. And Feyu. Okay. So the only one you have that's upside down right now is Lagoose. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Oh, you're welcome, honey. I'm glad. So tell them that the lady that you talked to on Thursday night said that you had to go out and do that for yourself. You can blame me. I'll take the blame. I don't really care. All right, so what we're talking about right now on the first part, we're talking about Jara. Jara is about time. It's a cycle, and it deals with a harvest, like things like that you've planted, the seeds that you have planted, you're actually harvesting. So this is letting you know that something is coming to you. It's time for you to actually reap what you sow, so to speak. You've sowed all these seeds. You've done all this work for something. So now it's time for you to receive the benefits for what it is that you're doing. Now, the goose is kind of in an upside down position right now. The goose usually deals with water. So water could be a little stagnant, which means that your intuition or emotions might be slightly off, but that's okay. That happens. What we need to do in dreams too. Dream catcher. Oh, there's a crystal you can put under your pillow, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. But when we're talking water, water is a little bit stagnant. Now, if you live near running water, barefoot in running water. Okay, that is the best way to help with water. Running water, as far as a river, if you buy a riverbank, standing in running water is really good to get that. Purify that particular element. But what they're letting you know right now, even the ocean is really good too because of the sea. So it's letting you know that the water things aren't moving as fast as you'd like them right now. So you are going to reap what you sow, but it's just taking a little bit more time than what you would like. And I understand that because once somebody tells me, okay, this is happening, I'm saying, okay, when is this happening? So that's a good thing. Now let's see what it has to do with. Now Feyu has to deal a lot with. It has to do with wealth. It has to do with abundance. Now, abundance doesn't necessarily mean wealth of finances or wealth of money. It could mean an abundance of effort that you've put in. For example, if you've planted a large field or you've planted a bunch of vegetables, everything that you have planted, you will reap what you sow. You will have that abundance, okay? So we have a lot of benefits coming in for you right now. It's going to take a little bit longer than what you'd like to see them come in, but the benefits from the effort that you've put into a lot are coming to you right now. So it's telling you just to be a little patient, just a little while longer, because it's there and it is coming towards you, and you really, really deserve it. Okay? And I said so. You really deserve that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I figured what the heck, we'll do some runes for you today. All right, let's see who else we got here. I think Mr. Velma is up next. And then Chris Fox, if you would like a reading as well. And again, Ashley and Howie, if you want one, please let me know. So we have Linda Nielsen as well. So we had, let's see, we have Velmar and Velmar. And after Velma, we have Linda Nielsen. There was a new name I just said. Chris Fox Rodan. Chris Fox Rodan. Yes, you're more than welcome as well. Then we'll see who else we have here. Good evening. And my eyes are all, I can see the last name. Joni? I am very well, Velma. How are you? Ah, Tammy. Okay. All right. So, yes, the channeling. You got it, honey. I have plenty of time to get to you guys today. So what do you say? Next week, guys, you guys want to do some numerology? We could do some numerology. No, you're very welcome, honey, of what I've been drawing on and everything. Call it my two people ears. Yeah, I really do. I love the runes. I love the way that they'll interpret a direction. And even sometimes they'll tell you, dude, you need patience. Like, I get that all the time as far as those. All right, so we got Mr. Velma. Yeah, I definitely have to order a new one of these. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, okay, we're a little different, definitely stagnant. There's a lot of stagnation actually happening right now. This one is for Velma, and then Linda Nielsen will read you next. So what we have is stagnation, even though that you are heading, thank you very much, you are heading into the direction you want. You've been very open to it. You've been very persistent and basically dotting your I's, crossing your T's. Everything seems to be in order. You've been obedient is what it is as far as getting all of this done, which is really good. But there is and again, that's this, but what there is the stagnation in movement. Things are not going to progress the way that you want them right now. It seems to be what's happening. And again, you'd have to look up astrology for this or even numerology. There seems to be a slight stagnation about how things are actually working out and how they're actually moving. Okay. But when this is all said and done, there is a strong sense of belonging to what it is that you have accomplished. In other words, you've done all this. This is going into a really good direction for you because there is a sense of belonging. And we have that feeling of like that home. Sometimes we go to certain places and it just feels like home to us. Like certain people feel like home to us. Wherever they are, it feels like home. So these are situations and things that we're running into right now. But there seems to be, like I said, this stagnation. So patience is what they want you to develop. 10, the number 10. And I have no idea why. The number 10 seems to be very persistent and predominant for what's happening for you right now. What do you say we pull a Raven card here to add to this, because I understand that you're obedient and things are going on, but why is everybody so stagnant? What's happening here? Resilience. Well, you're going to make this through. So this too is something that shall pass. So we're resilient. There's a reason that things are getting so stagnant. Something's happening in business as well too. So I'm not sure if you're in your own business or if there's something that you create that could become a business. Is something business wise they're actually talking about right now. So go with that, Velma. Go with the business. Hello, sourdough. Hello, Lois Cock. Hello, Mr. Brolick. All right. So next up was we have Linda Nielsen. And there was one name that was up here, Linda Nielsen. There was another name here. It was Chris. Where's Chris? Where is Chris? Hold on. It was Miss. Oh, here we go. We have Chris Fox, Linda Nielsen, and then Chris Fox, Linda Nielsen, and then it is Miss Tammy. Is what we have. Those are the next three. First quarter morning's kids was earlier today, and the feeling of stagnant waters. Yep. Okay. All right. So those are the next three. If you guys want the channeling, the love of the runes, please just let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. You know, I consider you one of the best. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much, honey. That's very sweet of you. I just tell you what they tell me. That's all I do, and that's why I call it channeling. So those are the next names. We have Linda Nielsen, we had Chris Fox, and then we had Tammy. Those are the next three, and I know Tammy said channeling. So Linda Nielsen and Chris Fox, let me know which deck you'd like if you just want. They're both channeling, but if you want the regular channeling deck, I can use that one on you. So, yeah, I definitely need a new deck. These are folded in half. Oops! Oh my goodness. Yep, need a new deck. I'm having trouble shuffling these. They're folding right now. So yeah, there seems to be a bit of a stagnation happening lately where things are like, okay, don't hurry, just wait, but hurry up and wait, or things are going to happen, but it's like when. But there seems to be a lot of that actually happening right now. Okay, this is for Tammy. So I know Tammy wanted the channeling. Okay. Tammy, we have a lot of energy around you right now. Okay, there's energy, but there's okay. See, we have a lot of different cycles. Hello, Christine. There's a lot of different cycles right now happening. So the way things are actually moving, there's energy coming from many different directions, okay, which is good, but it can also be bad. What we don't want to do is go on energy overload. Okay, we want to be able to put the energy where we want. And what happens is when we have an elemental card in an upside down direction, which is air, air is something we breathe. Thank you, Mr. Brolick. Air is something that we breathe in. Again, incense, stick incense work really well to help clear up air energy, and that could be sandalwood. Really good for that. Standing outside in the wind and allowing the wind to blow it to you. We need to clear that movement up that's around you. It seems to be like the energy, almost like, yeah, we need to move and get things out of the way. And as far as to purify the movement, because we're not, even though we have all of this energy around you, it's stuck. And that's what it is. The energy itself feels like it's like stuck, almost like you feel like you're trapped in some way, or your energy is actually trapped. You need to be able to get that out. It could be showing up as headaches, especially migraines. Thank you very much. Especially migraines, headaches, eye aches. That'll happen when we have an overload of energy. We can also get tired because what we're not doing is we're not pushing the energy out the way that we need to. So we absorb the energy in, but we also need to cleanse our energy and push it back out. So take care of that air elemental energy. You're not overtired, so you really don't need to root, but you need to find another way. Thank you very much. It's almost like you're when somebody first gets in tune for Reiki energy, they need to utilize it a lot, because what happens is you get stagnant energy within yourself. And that's what it feels like. It feels like there's an energy level within you that could be positive and helpful and to do a lot, not only for others, but for yourself as well. Almost like a healing, something in the palm of your hands, like a healing energy. And you need to start working with that and getting it out to a lot of different people, and also to yourself. That's going to be something that'll be beneficial. And it'll help with the stress headaches, I think, or the eyes is what they're actually talking about. Okay, and then we had switched over from YouTube. All right, so then we had this Linda Nielsen. And again, that was for Miss Tammy. I have to drive while I listen. Be careful. All right, Miss Linda Nielsen. All right. Here we go. Okay, Linda, you need to get back into some meditation. They want you to take some time for yourself and to get back into it. It's like something that you used to do, and you started getting a little deeper with it. They need you to get back into that as well. The reason for that is there's information that will be coming, almost like inspiration. Thank you. There's a lot of inspiration that needs to come to you. And this inspirational information cannot come until we quiet ourselves. And for some reason, when you meditate, you quiet your mind a lot more. So they want you to do that to quiet your mind. Somebody around you is not telling you the whole truth. So somebody around you is not telling you the whole truth. I'm not exactly sure who it is. It doesn't feel like a major, like, oh my God, you lied type of lie. It feels like almost like somebody's afraid to tell the truth. It would be something that a little kid does not to get in trouble. That's what it kind of feels like. That type of dishonesty. But there's a lot of pure love around you as well. So what they recommended is for you to get the correct information to come into you. They want you to go back into, and again, this is for Linda Nielsen, go back into that meditative type state. Okay, literally. I'm seeing weird pillows with ruffles. I have no idea who this is for. Weird pillows with ruffles. There's like ruffles around the pillows. Not like a regular, almost like a throw pillow, like an older one. Why did that fall out? Not the one I wanted, though. It's not the one I wanted. Yeah. There's something, information that needs to come to you. That is something that's coming. So allow this to actually come forward. It's the meditation that's actually going to help you. Hello, Michelle Wilfong. All right. So that was for Linda Nielsen, and the other names are actually called. So let's see. Who do we have here? We have Barolik. We called Linda. Let me know. All right. Let me get a swig here. All right. Don't forget to stay tuned after this hour. We have the next hour coming up. And the next hour, we're going to try to get unstuck. You know, more motivated, unstuck, so to speak, is what we're going to be talking about and working on. All right, so we have Brolick, Miss Nikki. Anybody else that would like a reading that I did not mention your name, please let me know. Michelle Wilfong as well. Nikki Jacobs, I know, wants channeling. So, and if there is anybody else I miss, ruffles have ridges. Ruffles have ridges. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these have a lot of ridges. Look at this. It's hard to shuffle these things. They're so old. Oh, you love the background. Thank you so much. Yeah, on moving, you kind of have to do love for you, Lois Clark. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to do Nikki and Super Doogie. Super Doogie, too. All right, so we'll do Miss Nikki Jacobs. I know she wants channeling. Then we could do Miss Lois Clark. Yeah, I'm having trouble shuffling this cards. This is funny. That's funny. And they don't want to shuffle. My phone glitched. All right. All right, Nikki, there is a male energy. This is a warrior type energy, but I'm not getting a negative warrior energy. I'm getting more of a positive. So this is somebody as a helper coming in to assist you. The messages, the information from incorrect individuals is going to stop. Totally stop. Okay, so that's going to be put on hold. It's like there's a blockage or somebody or you and somebody, there's something happening that was able to get things to calm down for a bit. So you're getting a reprieve, which is really good. And again, this person has, the one that's helping you has a lot of strong emotions, almost like protective emotions of you. That's who this individual is. And this individual is also very gifted. So as far as everything that you've been going through, that's, you're getting a reprieve. So take that reprieve in order to go, oh, thank you. So you're not going to get nonstop constant downloads. It's just going to be basic information coming in, and you won't have any interference, so to speak. So no interference when you throw the touchdown. You're going to be good if you can understand that. So, all right. Let's see. I think Velma, I did read you. All right. So we have Miss Lois Clark wants love. What about my work? Since the government is having so much. Oh, okay. We'll see what's going on with that. You're welcome. All right. Okay, this is for Lois Clark. Okay, let's see what got going on. Honey, it's time for you to get your flirt on. I love this. This is a very upscale, upbeat type of reading, okay? This is no blockage. This is no trap. It's time for you to literally enjoy and just be you. Be a little flirtatious. Be a little happy. Be a little silly. Be goofy. Just enjoy everything that's actually around you. Now, I'm not sure if you have another half right now, but it's if you have another half, definitely get flirtatious. And if you're out there in public, be a little silly, be flirtatious. Literally, honey, get your flirt on. Show them what you got. Literally, have some fun. Get that smile out there because your energy is literally going to be contagious. And that's a good thing right now. A lot of people need that happy, upbeat, uplifted energy that I'm picking up right now. So allow it to go. Allow it to kaboom, allow it to just explode in an awesome direction. So get honey, get your flirt on. I'm telling you, just literally be you, get goofy, get silly, do it. So it's time. Okay, it's time to take that skirt out of the closet, dust it off, and get your booty out there and get going because I see a lot of fun coming for you. Okay, this I see is a very fun summer versus the downscale that you've been. This is a very upbeat fun, and the way to start that off is definitely go out there with the intention of having fun. Okay, so that's definitely going to help you out. It's time for you to get your flirt on. What do we got going on here? What about my work? Super Doogie wants to know about work. Michelle Wilfong, just let me know what's going on. Let's see. Get your flirt on. Yep. Gotta get your flirt on. All right, let's see what got going on here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order a new deck. It's like, you guys see me struggling with this? It's like it's seen better days. All right, so this one is somebody wanted this, and I just super doogie, doogie. All right, let's see what got going on. All right, you wanted it centered around work. All right. I don't know exactly if I'm getting anything about work, but let's see what we can do. I am getting things that used to be complicated. Things are going to start simplifying. In other words, rather than um, many different people to do similar positions, it's almost like going to go into one. Things are going to be simplified. Um, so how this affects you is the question. I do see a lot of there is fulfillment here, but there's more things, more that you're going to have to do in order for you to be able to stay where you're at. So there's extra things you need to know. So listen and pay attention is what they're saying. Don't take any risks right now. Just literally stay focused and pay attention. I don't see a loss. I do not see a loss at all. I see a lot of fulfillment. I do see a lot of understanding and a lot of really good things coming towards you. Okay? So that was for Super Duty. So just listen and pay attention. You're going to know the avenue to be able to take. Okay, so Michelle Wilfong, if you wanted a reading, please let me know. Who else didn't I read tonight? I didn't know. I'm just going very slow and enjoying myself today. Mr. Brolick, I know I didn't read. Michelle, if you would like, I can do a reading for you as well. So what do you guys think? You think you want to do numerology? Maybe we can do a couple of birth charts in numerology next week. So we have Mr. Brolick over on YouTube. And let me know who else didn't have a read. Yeah, I'm seeing that it's like there's going to be things squishing into one lane that almost wasn't into one lane, if you can understand that as far as the work. I'm back. Okay. Miss Chris Fox, you wanted a reading as well. Okay, channeling for Brolick. Chris, I'll do you after Brolick on YouTube. Oh, you never had numerology done? Ooh, good. Michelle, you're right after. So we're going to do Brolick, Chris, and then Michelle. So yeah, we'll do a couple of numerology birth charts is what I think we'll do next week. Something slightly different. I like to throw the numerology in there as well. It's very informative, the birth charts are. So I know quite a few of you haven't had yours done yet. Okay. This one was for Brolick. All right. Okay. I literally missed. Yep. Mr. Brolick. What I'm actually seeing right now is there's a lot of love and passion as far as spiritual energy around you, which is really good. Okay. But the only thing is there's differences. Yin and yang, as far as differences, yin and yang balance each other out because of their differences. So rather than, I don't know why you're supposed to know this, but rather than looking at what the differences are, look at, okay, so it's like this one can bake, this one can cook. Okay, together you guys have a perfect meal. You don't have to do the same things all the time, but it's okay because there is a strong connection around you. And again, I'm not sure if you're with somebody right now or if this is somebody new in your life, but I do see a very strong connection. It's a deep, loving connection and a spiritual connection at the same time. So you have that complete, but just try. Somebody is focusing on what's different about the situation, what's different about it rather than what complements each other. And I think that would be another way to look at it. Don't look so much as this is too different, that's too different. Look more in the aspects of how they complement each other. Okay, which is a really good and a better way to actually look at it. So they'd like you to focus a little bit more on that. Yeah, because I'm seeing that you're getting really good, a lot of messages, a lot of information coming in towards you. Don't second guess it. Just stay focused on what it is that you're doing. The only thing they'd like you to do is they'd like you to get a little bit more into the meditation. That's going to help stable and clear your mind. Quiet it. Thank you. It's going to help quiet your mind by getting back into the meditative type state. That's really going to help you out. Let's see. We had Chris Fox. Had to tackle some dishes. I wish all places had dishwashers, but that's all right. Okay, we have Chris Fox and then Michelle Wilfong. So, Chris. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do next week, guys. We'll do some numerology birth charts. That's what we'll do. Let's see. Okay. Why? Okay. We have a little bit of chaotic energy around you. So things are going to look like they're crumbling down, but they're not. There are things that are being removed from your life right now because it's clearing the path of better things. That's the easiest way to put it. And again, it could be many different things. Sometimes they don't get very personable, and other times they do. But there is a path clearing out. And some of that might make you feel a little bit like less energy, like you're losing some things. But you're not actually losing it. But that's why the energy level is a little bit low for you right now. All right. So, and because of what's happening, we also have this sense of independence that isn't actually coming. So let me see if I can figure out what's actually happening here. Yeah, there's a lot of movement, a lot of things happening all at the same time here. All right, and again, this will be a little bit of a bumpy road, not a extremely rough road, but it's going to be bumpy, honey. It's definitely going to be bumpy. Yeah, that would definitely do it. I have been through that, and I'm so sorry for your loss. It's a very hard thing to deal with. This is going to be a very bumpy road for you, but it's something that you have to go through and you have to feel. And that hole it'll eventually get, I don't want to say easier because it never gets easier. It just gets better to deal with, or easier to deal with is what it does. I mean, you're going to get through this, is what they're letting me know. So you will be leaning on quite a few people, and that's why your energy level has a hole. Yeah. It's a hard thing to do, honey. But it is something that can be done. You have a lot of strong spiritual connection, too. So I'm seeing a lot of strong energy connected to you right now. So, and again, I'm sorry for your loss, honey. It takes time. It literally takes time. That's all I can tell you. It's literally been, I don't know, 2 years for my mother. And it still feels like yesterday. It takes time. Just think of it this way. Once your spiritual connection kicks in, she could still yell at you. Because I can still hear my mother yell at me. Don't you put that there, it doesn't go there. It takes time, but you'll get there. All right, so now we have Michelle. Michelle is up for you, and then Maxime. Yes, you may. So we have Michelle. We're just taking a slow time. You know, I literally do hear my mother yell at me. You know, I recently moved and I had to patch all the holes at the wall because, you know, I'm going to almost be 60 and I could still hear my mommy yell at me. You better patch those damn holes before you leave that up. Like, all right. And literally these are the things that you think of. Yes, see? Nikki too. Oh, okay. No. I'm reshuffling because we're not getting chaos 2 nights in a row. Okay, Michelle. Yeah, there's no way. You see me shuffle them again. Michelle, you're feeling a little lost here. It's like a part of you doesn't feel like you belong somewhere. So I'm not sure if you're thinking of switching careers or moving. There is definitely a change coming for you because there's a sense of not exactly sure if this is where I'm supposed to be right now. Like you're driving and you're in the wrong lane and you need to switch lanes. So it's basically almost the same road. It's just switching lanes or switching avenues. So there is definitely something happening over here. There is a change, but the good news is that they want you to dream again. They want you to continue to dream and they want you to wish. So literally, if you have one of those little wishing wells, ask Domina of the Sacred Stones, start doing your little wishing wells, manifest things like that. So start dreaming, and it's okay to feel like this isn't what's meant. This isn't what was meant for you. That's fine because something better is coming. Where it is you're supposed to be is coming. So yes, literally, I would go for it. Is what I do. It's not the energy here. It's the manager thing. Yeah, it's time to move. But definitely some other place is going to feel more like home to you because it really doesn't feel like home right now. I haven't had a dream in so long. Dream again. Wish. Dream. Okay? Allow that to come forward for you. Okay? Allow your let's see what the raven have to say. Let's see what the ravens have to say. Let's play. I pull these out every now and then. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, hunger. Hunger is like a longing. It means that you really want something. There's certain things you're looking for: peace, tranquility, no negativity. Those are things you hunger for. And this movement that is coming is going to benefit you. It's going to help you. It's going to bring that that namaste, that peace, that inner tranquility back to you. So it's definitely time. It's in the cards. It's telling you, yes, it's time. So good luck with that. Hopefully you don't have to pack up a lot to move. Max May. All right. Don't forget, after this, after we finish these readings, we're going to take a short half-hour break. And then we're going to talk about why am I so stuck? You get stuck, you sometimes feel unmotivated. So we're going to talk about that, and hopefully we can motivate a couple of people. All right, and this one is hi, Max. Okay. Super Doogie says, after my mom passed away, she came and pinched my toes in the morning twice, wake me up to the point I actually got out of bed to go look at the foot of the bed. She had told me she was going to do that. Yeah, moms do that. They do. You know, it's just, they're always around us. You know, I know it's not hugging and kissing and things like that. You're welcome, honey, but they're always there. They're just, it doesn't matter how old you are. It's always hard to lose your mom. At least for girls. At least for me, it was. Very hard. All right. Yeah, I'm going to order a new deck, and I keep saying this. All right, Maxima. All right, so we definitely have. Ooh, nice. Okay. All right, so we have a lot of really good energy coming up right here. Okay, so we have. Ooh, okay. So we have a very precise direction that you want to go into, and you're not listening to the negativity around you, which is good. So pretty much you have on your Wonder Woman or He-Man bracelets there, and you're starting to deflect all kinds of negative energy, which is really good. You're not absorbing the things that are happening around you. You're not even listening to them because it's not worth it. Okay, the only thing that they'd like you to do is to let go of what doesn't serve you. If it doesn't bring you joy, if it doesn't bring you happiness, let it go. Stop fighting for things that are not fighting back for you, is what they're trying to say. If they're not fighting back to have you around, it's time to stop fighting for them. Okay, you need it balanced. You need more balanced. Okay, but you need to stop working so much and possibly get a little playtime in. They're saying that you have a very focused mind, a very focused energy is what I'm being told, but you're not giving yourself that little bit of insight, that little bit of time to take that step back and just relax and play and be goofy and just be silly, is what you're not doing. So you need to have that little bit of relaxation period rather than that so focused mind that you do have. Yep. I'm not saying you're fragmented. You've pulled all that in. Okay. Water is a little stagnant right now. Very balanced. The water energy is something that's a little stagnant. So I try to cleanse that up a bit. Try to get the water flowing in a more positive direction for you right now. Hopefully you understand that. So hopefully you do. Hopefully you do. Yeah, but it's time to do it. It's time to do it. You need to find something that relaxes you, even if it's a hobby. Um, any type of a hobby could do, whether it's woodworking or clay or crochet or knitting or whatever it is you want to do. Find something that would happen. I love how the messages for others can resonate with me as well. Ah, I like that. But just find a hobby that you like, that you enjoy. Anything. Find something that you like to do that gives you that joy, that happiness. That can be your playtime. I mean, you like to read books, join a book club. If you like to shoot pool, join a pool club. Find something you like to do and do it. Okay, have that enjoyment time, because you do need that, is what you need. I think I've managed to hit everybody today. Yep, I did. So when I come back in a half hour for Beacon in the Dark, we're going to be talking about why. We're going to be talking about how to become unstuck. And unfortunately, when people are feeling like stuck and unmotivated, a lot of times it has something to do with your emotions. So that's what we're going to be talking about after, is what we're going to be talking about. So let's do a quick collective of the runes before we close this off tonight. And we're going to do a quick collective of the runes. So the thing I like about runes, okay, is if you ask the cards, they give you a direction, an avenue, a way to be able to move forward. The Vikings themselves used them quite a bit to be able to help guide them during battle, whether or not to battle or whether or not to raid a village or whatever. So let's do a collective read for the week. and see what everybody needs to work on for the week. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got EWAS. Hey, Robert. So we need to work on EWAS for the week. So let's see. What we're working on is balance. Ooh, okay. So we're working on balance because EWAS has to do with Yggdrasil, the tree of life. Okay. So, and the tree of life is named Yggdrasil. So what we need to work on this week is balancing. And balancing sometimes means work and play. Other times it means it can mean anything, balancing work and play, home and work. Just balance ourselves. It's a very hard thing to do in a complex, complicated world. When sometimes a lot of us do have to work so many things, we have to work so many jobs, so many things. Not everybody has that time to relax. Their basic relaxation time is passing out and going to sleep. They don't have time for anything else. And what we need is that balance in our lives because it keeps our mind fresh. And we need that. We need that balance. Okay. So that's kind of like all I have for you right now. Then we're going to take a short break and we're going to be back. That makes sense. Got a spot back in rehab for the prosthetic next Thursday. Good. That's really good, Robert. You'll do fine with that. I'm really good. I'm happy for you. So next Thursday, I am going to randomly pick people and we're going to do a birth numerology chart. Now it's very detailed. I might be able to do 3. I might only be able to do 1 or 2. I don't know. So stay tuned. Okay. We're going to do a birth chart. It's a little complex, but it is something really good that hopefully we can get through the information as quickly as possible. It's a lot of reading, not really much channeling, but it's really helpful to find out a lot about yourself and why we react a certain way or why we do things we do and why we don't do things. So the information itself is really very cool. And I think the only one was, I don't remember who's had the birth chart. I'm not sure if anybody here has ever had a birth chart. So what I'm going to do is I will put random numbers out. Okay, random numbers is what I'm going to put out. So it'll be an awesome. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I like numerology, so I'm really looking forward to that. Don't forget to stay tuned for Beacon in the Dark, which will be on in about half an hour. And after that, we have Unseen. Oh my goodness. You know, I really have to learn to remember these things. This is what happens when I channel. My brain goes. I want you to stay tuned to the Rift Nation Network constantly. It's definitely the place to be. Uncharted Realms is on Friday. So don't forget to check her out. Miss Ashley is going to be pretty awesome. And I will get to update the website and I'll make sure that I get that out to you. I'll get that done sometime this week. So let's see. All right. Gonna say peace out. I will see you guys in a half hour. Bye.